Sabir Khan's home is buried in over 2 meters of sand and mud, with all his belongings. The only people helping him clear the debris are his sons. He says he cannot afford to hire additional help.
I am an old man living in a small rented house. When the flood came, it brought so much sand and mud that it swallowed everything I owned. Now I'm worried and wondering how I will be cleaning it. I have no resources, no strength left, and no one has come to help.
Everywhere you look, it's sludge of sand and clay. Most residents were able to evacuate with just the clothes on their back. Although they have been living along the embankment of this natural stormwater drain, running through the city for generations, they say they never saw anything like this. Thousands of people are clearing the silt and mud left behind by a raging torrent, but complain they've had little or no help from the authorities. Sajjad Ali's home is completely destroyed. It is painful and hard job trying to retrieve household items, most of which are now useless, now piled outside to be sorted.
There is no help from the government while our homes are still filled with mud. There is no arrangement from the authorities to clear the mess. We need urgent help as all our family members are stranded and are in distress without food, water and even clothes, as nothing is left behind.
Hundreds of families remain without food and water. Even though local volunteers are providing help, it is not enough.
There is massive destruction from the recent floods. In Bunair, lives have been lost, while in Swat, the devastation is financial. Almost 450 households left in ruins. Families here feel abandoned and are in desperate need of help. I urge all key stakeholders and anyone who can to step forward and support these people who have lost everything.
These people have lost their life savings. With no other help in sight, hope the government will act to put them back on their feet again. Kamal, Hyder, Al Jazeera, Mingaora, Swat.
Well, for more, we are joined now by Raza Narejo, who's the Country Director for Islamic Relief Pakistan. He joins us from Islamabad. Thanks very much for being with us here on Al Jazeera. First of all, the pictures that we've just been watching there are incredible. I mean, the sheer force of these mudslides. Can you just give us an idea of the scale of what has happened here?
Yeah, thank you so much. So I can just share with you that in the night of 14th and 15th August, that calamity happened in parts of northern Kepi, particularly Bunair district, Swat district, and Shangla district. These are the most affected districts. Amongst them, Bunair is standing out in terms of human losses, financial losses, infrastructural losses. I can share with you updates because Islamic Relief Pakistan teams are on the ground from the very first day, and we are responding to that situation. So I can share with you that giant boulders are still there and complete villages have been vanished and wiped out. You will not see any relic of these houses and villages in vast areas of Bunair and Swat and Shangla districts. So that is the situation. And it doesn't end here. You will find human losses, and there are so many families where you will find only sole survivors or no survivors at all. Missing person, still people are missing, and families are not knowing about them, that where they are. And communities as well as government is trying their level best that to find those missing ones. And dead bodies are still under the giant boulders and these debris and rubble. And it's very difficult task to take them out from this rubble because that calamity has happened up in the mountainous areas where access is quite difficult, and taking machinery to just dig and take these people out is itself a challenge. I can share with you about our teams which are operating at this moment in these areas. So accessing these mountainous areas where road infrastructure is completely damaged is quite difficult. So they are going on foot, and at some places they are using even animal traction so that they can reach to those places where no one has reached. So that is the situation, and needs are extremely huge. So it's human loss. Excuse me, I'm there.
Yes. As we heard in the story, there's been a lot of criticism from people in those affected areas that the government, that authorities, first of all, didn't give enough warning and then have not done anything to help them. Are those criticisms valid?
Yeah, so I can share with you, particularly there is limitation to prediction of particularly cloud burst, which has happened, and the frequency of cloud burst in these areas has drastically increased, particularly in current monsoon season. Previously, we have witnessed this very rarely, particularly in flush 2010 and flush 2015. So in this monsoon season, you can find it in all northern areas of Pakistan. So that is the situation. And when it comes to prediction or forecasting, so forecasting has limitations when it comes to cloud burst. So that is one thing. And in terms of support, again, that whole calamity and catastrophe has happened in very difficult to reach or hard to reach areas. Still, we are on the ground and we are seeing that government is coming forward, but it is stretched to its limits. And government in these areas, hasn't got these all machineries at hand that they can mobilize
Right.
it and then restore the roads and access.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there, but we do appreciate that update. That is Raza Narejo, the Country Director for Islamic Relief Pakistan. Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get a full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.